and welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. You know, many times we wonder about, we're paying all this tax money, what do we ever get back? Well, there's a department in the state of Alabama that's designed just for you. It's called the Alabama Department of Senior Services. Two operative words in there, seniors and services, because they provide a multitude of services, most of them at no cost for the seniors in the state of Alabama. Today we're very happy to have with us the Commissioner of the Alabama Department of Senior Services, Jean Brown. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Jack and Virginia. We really appreciate the opportunity to be here and tell you a little bit about what we do. So thank you for the invitation.
Great. Well, the most important thing I think our viewers need to know, they have the simplest number to reach you.
I love that.
It's 1-800-AGE-LINE. Just remember that's a line that if you're getting up in age, just take the age, put the line in there. You've got, of course you can go to their website also, or just go to, but a lot of times, you know, we're still of the generation that we like to talk to people.
True.
You know, so, and one of the things you have a staff that's very friendly and very easy to navigate.
Well, Jack and Virginia, I think if you work in this area, it's a calling, it's not just a job. The
Right.
people in my department, and I include myself, we want to take care of seniors. And also, it's not just seniors, it's also the disabled. So we exist to serve seniors and the disabled. And since you mentioned Alabama AgeLine, that is also our web address. If anyone wants to go online and find us, I was just looking at it this morning, so I know it's up and running. It's alabamaageline.gov.
I'll
Okay.
be.
Yes,
That's
That makes
easy.
it simple.
it does.
That's great.
It does.
Well, let our viewers know, Jean, just some of the things that that happen there.
Okay. Well, I think one of the programs that most people have at least heard of is the Elderly Nutrition Program.
Okay.
The federal government gives me a good bit of money to send to the counties, and that allows us to pay a food vendor. We serve about 16,000 meals a day.
Wow.
Wow.
And to be eligible for this, it's called the Elderly Nutrition Program, ENP. To be eligible, you just need to be 60 years old, and you can qualify by visiting your senior center. There's no charge for these meals. If someone wants to make a donation, they can, but the ability to pay should never be a detriment to someone coming to the senior center to receive a meal. That's one of the most important issues for me, is the Elderly Nutrition Program.
Right.
When the governor offered me this cabinet position, she let me know that the Elderly Nutrition Program was extremely important to her. And so, of course, if it's important to the governor, it's at the top of my list. So when I speak or visit a senior center, I let people know there's nothing more important to me than the Elderly Nutrition Program. And there are two reasons for that. Number one, the meals served in these senior centers must meet federal guidelines. They must have the right amount of protein,
Wonderful.
the right amount of
Good.
vitamin C, the right amount of calcium. And so we know that if seniors will eat this one lunch meal served at their senior centers, they will have at least one really good nutritional meal. And I'm acutely aware that for many seniors, this may be the only
Yes.
nutritionally balanced meal they eat all day.
Or maybe the only meal.
It may be.
Yes.
And of course, it's free. They can make a donation or they cannot make a donation. There is no pressure, and I want to urge anyone who is hungry or is not sure they're eating a balanced meal, please, we will direct you to a senior center, the one nearest you, and we want you to go. But there's also a second reason we want our seniors to visit the senior centers, and that is because so they won't be isolated.
Absolutely.
In doing some research before I took this position, I've read in a couple of reports that isolation is more deadly for seniors than smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
True.
And I just happened to be at the East Bruton Senior Center yesterday, and I met the folks who come there, and they talked at length about how much they enjoy playing dominoes. There's a pool table there. That senior center was decorated for Christmas, and it was just beautiful. It was a happy, cheerful place to go
Nice.
to. So I urge people, don't sit at home alone. There is a place for you to go, and some of the senior centers will have art activities. They may have exercise programs that help you with your balance. So please, if we can help you find a senior center close to you, call Alabama AgeLine.
Are,
You
are
know-
they in every county, just about, the senior centers?
They are.
Okay.
Now let me talk a little bit. There's something that most people I'm finding out have never heard of. We refer to it as the AAA. Now, for those of you, you may think AAA is an automobile club, but there's
Right.
a very important AAA that a lot of people don't know is out there. It's the Area Agency on Aging.
Yeah.
And we have 13 in the state, so each one will serve a number of counties. And then there will be about 350 senior centers all over the state of Alabama. So you should be able to find one that's not too far from you.
Great. Well, listen, we appreciate what you're doing with this. It's wonderful, but just we want to let our viewers know that it's 1-800-AGE-LINE. Give them a call. Go online and see the menu of everything that's available to you out there, because our objective here and the objective of this department is to make sure that this is going to be a very wonderful time in your life. And we'll be right back right after this.